Hi folks, Mark here, Views from Mark. As always, I hope that you're keeping safe, healthy and are well. This is episode 1 of Operation Exploding Pen. So if you haven't already seen my previous video where I did an unboxing / reveal of this amazing book that was gifted to me by the CEO of Amiga, I recommend checking it out because it gives you a bit of the backstory and history about what this book is, why it's so special, why it's so limited, and the 15 to 16 month journey that I went on trying to actually get my own copy of this incredible book. But once I had the book, I thought it would be quite a nice addition to get some of the key individuals to sign it wherever possible. So the likes of Barbara Broccoli, Michael G. Wilson, Greg Williams, of course, Daniel Craig, I think is going to be a tricky one, but I am going to try, and also Mr. Reynold Ashlerman from Amiga, who is the CEO who gifted me the copy of this amazing book. So I have mission objectives for Operation Exploding Pen, as you can tell, and I'm going to start with two of the biggest names that I can think of, which are, of course, Barbara and Michael. Now, a friend of mine has a copy of this book as well, and they've actually been able to get a couple of signatures already. So they were able to point me kind of in the right direction and give me some pointers as to how they went about making contact, etc. So I do have some email contacts for Barbara and Michael. So I've drafted an email and I've gone through this maybe 25 times, and gone through it and gone through it and gone through it and refined it. And I wanted to make sure that I was obviously getting the tone right, that you don't just go in all guns blazing asking them to sign a book. It's more about building on a conversation. So I think I have the email just about ready to send off. Whether this is going to work, I've no idea. Are they going to come back to me? Who knows? Or whether I'll get a generic response from EON. I don't know, but it's worth a go, and I wanted to document this process. This is the first stage in my journey for the chapter 2, shall we say, of this book, which is trying to get some of these signatures. So I think this email's ready to send. I'm going to send it now, and then we'll wait and see if a response comes back. How long it takes, I've no idea, but I'm hopeful that there will be a response. Hopefully it'll be a positive one, and we can get cracking with the first 2 signatures for this amazing book. So without further ado, that's sent. So I'm a little bit nervous now. Obviously sending an email to Barbara Broccoli and Michael G. Wilson is quite a nerve-wracking thing, given who they are and everything that they do, and the franchise as a whole, them being the custodians of Bond, shall we say, within the cinematic universe. So it's done now. That's the first step. So I suppose the next time you see me on camera, I'll either be giving you an update saying they said no or they said yes. So let's see what happens, shall we? Right folks, I'm down here in London today because things have moved on surprisingly quickly. It really has taken me by surprise. Since sending that email to Barbara and Michael directly, I've since the following morning had a response from EON themselves saying that yes, Barbara and Michael would be happy to sign my copy of Daniel Craig's Bond by Greg Williams. So I've got it with me today. It is packed nice and securely in this box, and I am, as I speak, outside EON's offices, which you can see here. So what I'm going to do, I think, is knock on the door, because there are steps, and see if someone can come down and meet me so I can get this handed over, and then Barbara and Michael can sign in their own time, give me a call when it's ready for collection, and we'll go from there. So I've just dropped off the book at EON Productions offices down in Piccadilly. They were super friendly, super accommodating. Obviously, because there were steps, I couldn't get into the building, but they were happy to come down and take delivery of the book itself. Really helpful, really supportive. They're basically going to take the book now, and depending on their travel schedules, they'll get Barbara and Michael to sign it individually, and then they'll get in contact with me again, and I will come back down to London and take delivery of the newly signed book. So we're nearly at a point believe it or not, where the first two objectives of Operation Exploding Pen are complete, which I can't quite believe, seeing as, you know, it's been less than a week since I kicked this whole thing off. So it's a fantastic result. I'm super happy. I'm anxious now, obviously, to get the book back, but having dropped off the book, it is now time to sit back, relax, and enjoy a lovely Vespa Martini here at Duke's, made by the legend that is Alessandro. So the next time you see me, I should hopefully be back in London, taking delivery of the book again, so stay tuned for that. Righty, so it's about a month later since I was in London and dropped off the book to EON Productions offices for signing. I'm without a cameraman today, so I'm filming this all solo, handheld, and basically yesterday I received an email from EON to say that the book was ready for collection. So I've come down to London the following day, today is Thursday, and I've just literally arrived outside EON's offices. What I'm going to do, I'm going to stop filming, I'm going to call them, let them know I'm here, and see if they can bring the book down to me. Really excited to get the book back. I'm not going to look through it here whilst I'm in London. I'll wait until I get home. I'm in a proper comfortable environment. There's no risk of any damage coming to the book, and we'll see what they've signed. But yeah, really excited. So I've just got back from London and I've not looked at the book. I waited until I got home, as I say, and wanted to make sure I was in the correct environment to actually take another look at the book and see how it has been signed. It was a rather nice treat as well to be given the book back, obviously within the box, but also with this lovely EON Productions bag, which I wasn't expecting. It's a lovely bag actually, and it's kind of got the EON Productions logo on the front in kind of a, it's not a matte finish, it's a gloss finish lettering, but it's really nice. So that was a nice surprise. So I'm just going to get straight to it. We've got the book in the box that I delivered it in, so we'll slide this out of the bag. I suppose it's really a case of just opening it up. Open this, as I say, as carefully as I can. There we go. Open this up. Oh, okay, cool. So there is the letter. Actually, I put a thank you letter within the pages of the book to Barbara and Michael, just thanking them for their time, and also thanking the person that I had been in contact with and who had helped me arrange this with EON, who was very friendly, very helpful. Couldn't have been any better, really, experience-wise, to you know, get this organised for me. So that's kind of stuck down. I should put that to one side. And then inside, we'll open this up. Very carefully take this out. This is actually a view that you guys probably wouldn't have seen before, and that is the book without its dust cover on. And if I hold this up, you can see it's kind of got in the lettering as well, Daniel Craig's Bond by Greg Williams. I'll probably keep this obviously with the dust covering on, because this will pick up fingerprints and scuff marks quite easily. Moment of truth. Let's see how this has been signed. So first page is obviously black. Then we open it up and it has, yeah, literally been signed Michael Wilson, M. Wilson and Barbara Broccoli. That is, it's lovely, beautiful. So it leaves plenty of space on the page for the other signatures that I plan to get. So the likes of Greg Williams, Daniel Craig, hopefully as well, and of course Reynold from Amiga is going to be one of the signatures that I'm going to go after for this book, given that it was Amiga in collaboration with Greg Williams putting this book together. But that is lovely. That is the first set of signatures for Operation Exploding Pen completed and obtained. Really pleased with that. Really pleased. 2 down, 3 more to go. So I suppose that concludes episode 1 of this kind of mini series as I document this next stage of the book and the journey in getting these signatures. Hope you've enjoyed this episode. Let's call it an episode. Hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, please do give it a thumbs up, a like, subscribe if you haven't already. If you want to keep up to date with the progress that I make with this book, you can find me on Instagram, or if you subscribe, you'll get a notification if you click the bell button whenever I post something new anyway. And that's probably the best way to keep up to date with these things. But That's it. First 2 signatures down, 3 more to go. Tune in next time and hopefully it will go as smoothly as the first 2.